Hi, my name is Miranda. I'm from Magical-Bali TV, and we are here for our get to know our members from the Magical-Bali Toastmasters. And at the moment, you're probably wondering why we have that background instead of a better background, and that's because I'm waiting for my dogs. They get lost, so I'm just staying put so that they will know how to find me back. And also we're practicing our extemporaneous presence, extemporaneous interviewing in the middle of the path, so you probably will see people passing by behind us. And so here we have Ayu.
Hi.
Ayu is a member of Magical-Bali Toastmasters since when?
2015 and no, January 2016.
Okay, all right. So let's just get to know Ayu a little bit.
Sure.
Ayu, why? Okay, first, when was your first experience of Toastmasters, and then what made you decide, or what made you even come to that first meeting or first event of Toastmasters?
Yeah. Well, my first experience with Toastmasters was actually the Christmas party. I was invited by my friend Yudi, and then I thought, yeah, why not? I think the first time I stepped in and everybody said hi, and then you came and lead the meeting that time, and I was just so impressed at how, it felt like a family, that everyone is caring and supporting to each other. And secondly, the most impressive thing for me at that time was that there's so many spirit of people wanting to grow, personal development, and in that everybody come consciously to improve themselves, and everybody else is supporting each other. Such a nurturing community, full of spirit to grow, and lots of fire and warm fire and friendliness, lots of fun.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's in Toastmasters, that's what we call moments of truth. That's your first realization, well, there's something here.
Yeah.
Right? And then what made you join?
What made I join? I think it's more of the spirit. The spirit of learning and growing and supporting and nurturing each other. And I was educated as an English teacher. So for me at that time, I thought, I know how to speak in public. And I've never come intentionally or wanting to improve my English or my public speaking. At work, I used English, so I didn't have that drive to improve English. But coming to that community, it's a call for me to join. And then later on, I find as I registered and came to my first meeting, and then I realized, wow, there's so much more to learning to public speaking that I got from this club. Throughout the stories that the speakers presented, I learned so much about life. And this is something valuable that I really appreciate.
Can you elaborate a little bit more about what you mean by learning so much about life?
Well, as in the meeting, there are speakers doing their project with the speeches, and the speeches are so deep. They tell about how they learn in life, the things they learn, and how they elevate their life, and those are the things that very touching for me, and something that I learned a lot on how to deal with life. And the whole experience in the meeting about when someone is presenting, other people are supporting and helping these people to grow better as a speaker. So you don't find this community anywhere, really, to have someone come and listen to you and consciously help you to be better.
So I guess would you say that's what you gain as benefits, or is there something even more concrete than that you have now that you have been a member for how long?
A year and a half.
Yeah. What have you gained in that year and a half from being a member, from doing the speeches, from doing the meeting roles, from all that?
definitely I can say I'm a better speaker from the first time I entered. Doing the projects made me aware a bit more of different aspects in my public speaking. And yes, even though I was trained 4 years as an English teacher, still I learned a lot. And I learned a lot through other people's speeches as well. How they speak and how they deliver their presentations, how I can give constructive evaluations. I really enjoyed mentoring the new member last time.
What did you get out of mentoring?
What did I get from mentoring? I felt it has given me a different eye, you know, seeing this new member coming up with the first speech, and then it felt as if I was seeing myself from, you know,
from a different
from
side.
Yeah, from a distance. Like, oh, so this was how I was when I first joined Toastmasters, and then I suppose now I've done 6 CCs, and I could clearly see how my speech developed. And then at the time I was mentoring Krishna, and then he came with his first ideas, and I could clearly see the things that I can do to improve him. But the challenge is, how can I make him think? I could only give advice, and then to see how he worked on my suggestions and do it creatively. I was so enjoying so much the process.
It's very interesting, right? You give them an idea and then they develop it, and then they grow it themselves. And that discovery is actually a joy, because you never know what they're going to do with your suggestions.
It's also an enjoyable collaborative work. You know, my ideas and how I see it and how he interpreted my suggestions and how the whole thing developed, and seeing how satisfied he was at the end with the progress with his work. That's so
and we could all see that. We could all see that. On him particularly. You know, because he was a brand new member, and he was already being good, was very good with the impromptu speaking, but it just takes like that much further, that take him like a few notches up, I think. Well, that's wonderful, Ayu. You know, I'm so glad to hear all that. And if there's any one recommendation or advice you can give to new members or even people who haven't joined yet, what would that be?
I think it will be trying out new things. If there is something, if you come to a place, come across an event or an activity that your first gut is, this is good, never hesitate to try that.
Oh, so using your gut. That's how you go about it.
And try.
Okay.
If it feels good, don't hesitate to try. Give it a try at least, so you'll be able to find out more on how it is exactly. How is this thing? Give it a try.
Give it a try. So I think that is a very good advice for new members, and also for people who are curious about Toastmasters, wondering about that. Just come as a guest and just try.
Give it a try.
So thank you so much, Ayu, for giving your time.
Pleasure is all mine.
So thank you for viewers for listening to us, and until the next time we meet another member. Bye.